quiet. From midnight to morning, I'm burning my oil. The track is titanium, I'll make it bend like aluminum foil. I'm looking at sun every song when I'm featuring my...
Welcome back to Mike's Variety Show, and today I'm going to do another random talk. I'm sorry I did not do a random talk last week. It's just because I forgot about it. I'll be honest with you guys. And that's my fault. I want to do something on this video. I want you guys to ask a question. We're gonna do a Q&A. My next video. Ask questions in this comment section, and I'll answer the questions for the next video. Eventually, I'm either going to do an ask.fm or I'm going to have a Twitter account, and I want you guys to just ask questions. Like, just ask me a bunch of questions. You can ask me anything you want. But today, like what the title says, I'm going to do a random talk. And first, we're going to start off with Raw and SmackDown. WWE pretty much. Raw was great, man. The 70th birthday of Ric Flair. They celebrate Ric Flair. Roman Reigns returned. He is cured from leukemia, so that's great. Roman Reigns is back. I'm just gonna talk about it. We got the return of Dave Bautista, one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. Batista. He just attacked Ric Flair when Ric Flair's dressing room attacked him. They came out. It's like, do I have your attention now, Hunter? I think he said Hunter. And that was just so awesome, man, to see Triple H back. We also, it was just crazy, man. So, SmackDown was also good. SmackDown, you got the return of Matt Hardy, which is great. You have the, they did Kofi Kingston so bold, man. Like, all he had to do was sign the contract, and then all of a sudden, Vince McMahon came out and said he will not be facing Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. At Fastlane. Then all of a sudden, Kevin Owens came out. He said Kevin Owens will wrestle Daniel Bryan at Fastlane. Now, that's so bold, man. I knew he wasn't gonna win the champion because there's this statistic that a black wrestler never won the WWE title. I'm talking about the belt that lineage go back to Bruno Sammartinez. That's how far that belt goes. That's how far the belt goes. And no African American have ever won that. And no, Dwayne does not count. So that's just so weird, man. Like, Kofi Kingston, man, I've been here too long. 11 years. Like, it was kind of sad, man. Like, they did him dirty, man. Like, I never seen nothing like that in wrestling. Well, I have, but that was just so dirty, man. Like, let him get his day. Kofi Kingston should get a break, man. Like, how do y'all feel? Like, people that watch Raw, that watch SmackDown that week, how do y'all feel about that, man? Like, what y'all think? Because that was just, like, I kind of laughed, but at the same time, that was kind of bold. What were y'all response? What was y'all reaction when that happened, man? Because that was just crazy. To go back to Raw, Ronda Rousey, she stopped being the women's champion, the Raw women's champion. So we'll see what that goes to. I still think at Mania is going to be Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. at Mania. That's what I'm going for. That's what I think that's going to happen. We got returns that the Undertaker is either going to return or go into the Hall of Fame. But right now, I believe he have heat with Vince because I read something that he was thinking about going to AEW. I know that I read that last week. That was what I was going to eventually talk about on the Random Talk last week, but didn't make it. So I thought that I would bring it up here. Friday coming up, we got Captain Marvel coming out, which I can't wait to see. I'm gonna watch that movie and I'm gonna review it for you guys on the channel. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about her origin for you guys. For people that don't know who Captain Marvel is, so if you okay, I'm gonna say this right now. If y'all want me to start doing origins on comic book characters, just leave suggestions down in the comment section. I can pretty much give y'all origins of characters because I'm really I'm gonna put myself over. I'm very knowledgeable at comic books. I'm very knowledgeable at comic books. We can do comic book discussions. It'll be real fun, like fun for me and hopefully fun for you guys. So Captain Marvel, she debuted in 1977, as Miss Marvel. She was pretty much an independent. When they tried to get a women's a girls audience, so girls readers. So pretty much they made like a independent woman character. That's was Miss Marvel. She was in the Air Force. She was that fought against gender typing and became an officer. And more impressive, she became a CSI agent while working in NASA. She worked with Dr. Philip Lawson, and he was actually the first Captain Marvel. What people that didn't know, he was secretly Marvel. That just to let y'all know, and they pretty much they pretty much kick it with each other. So yeah, during a battle with the Kree, she an explosion known that a device known as the Magnetron exploded, and Captain Marvel shield himself over Carol from the radiation blast, and she absorbed his genetic template, which as a result she became a Kree human hybrid, kind of like half vampire, half human, kind of like Blade, like like that's I say I compared them to. Yeah, so after recovering, she noticed she got powers, created her own suit, and her powers were similar to Captain Marvel, and she eventually became Miss Marvel. Her first series lasted for 23 issues before it was eventually canceled. Then she joined the Avengers, and 1980 was very controversial for her because she I want to say she was took it to another dimension. She was kidnapped and took it into another dimension. I think it's Dimension. I'm going off the top of my head. I think it was Dimension. And she was pretty much seduced, raped by a character named Marcus, and was pregnant. And she was born with a child. The child grew up abnormally fast, and the child eventually became Marcus. She eventually came back to this dimension, and Rogue stole her powers. For people that don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen the X-Men and know who Rogue is. But to make it short and sweet, Rogue her powers is pretty much when she touch you, she steal your memory and your abilities. And if she touch you for a long time, she can pretty much kill you. That's how powerful Rogue is. Um, Thankfully, Professor X restored her memory, but was not able to restore her powers. She became like a member. She became like a temporary member of the X-Men, and while fighting with some aliens, the aliens accidentally unlocked her full unlocked powers, and she became binary. And if I'm not wrong, I believe binary is pretty much her most powerful form. She was very powerful when she became binary, and she eventually lost her powers while fighting in space. Like that was kind of messed up. She became like super OP and lost her powers, which was kind of messed up. And she changed her name to Warbird, and she joined the Avengers. She rejoined the Avengers, and she forgave the Avengers for allowing her to get kidnapped. And over the years, she became a real huge part of Marvel. Um, she even led the Mighty Avengers, and in 2012, she became the new Captain Marvel. And Captain America suggested to take on the name, and at first she declined it, but eventually she took on the name. She played a huge part in Civil War 2. Now, people don't know Civil War. The original Civil War was between Iron Man and Captain Marvel. Not Captain Marvel. Iron Man and Captain America. And Civil War 2, well, Civil War 1, that was pretty much the registration, all that stuff. If you haven't seen Captain American Civil War, then you got where have you been? You've been living under a rock. That was a great movie. So in Civil War 2, it wasn't better than Civil War 1. It really wasn't. And that would be crazy. Well, do y'all think they're gonna do Civil War 2 in the MCU? Since they introducing her, I think so. Like, why not? They gonna do the scrolls so in this upcoming film, but yeah. Pretty much in Civil War 2, she believed it was pretty much her versus Iron Man. Those were the two big names of that, and she believed that you should change the future, and he believed you should protect the future. Now, leave a comment and down like whose side would y'all would have took, Captain Marvel's or Iron Man. Her power, she got super speed, super agility, super strength, flight, energy projection, any energy absorption, super stamina, danger sense, which pretty much is Peter Parker, Spider-Man's spider sense. She can regenerate, molecular control, cosmic awareness. She's very powerful. She have many more powers. Now, I didn't talk about her full origin. I know I left a lot of stuff out, but that's just pretty much like just the basics of her for people that don't know. So for March 8th, we're gonna see that movie. I'm gonna see that movie, and I'm gonna do a review on that movie. So, yeah. What else movies y'all want me to review? Leave that down in the description too, and don't forget the Q&A. I want y'all to answer a lot of questions. I said it in the beginning. I'm gonna say it again. Give me some questions. Probably I'm gonna let this go for a couple of days. I want y'all to answer y'all questions in this video only, guys. This video only. And yeah, Q&A. I'll answer all you guys' questions. It don't matter. Y'all can ask me. I can ask me any question y'all want. And I'll answer it. But yeah, guys. That's it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'm done. Thanks, guys. Welcome back.
Star. She say it ain't me, it's the God of me, yeah. Don't like what I say, then I'm following me, yeah.